We have like a plain antiquated set. So I have to think I picked that up in Fair and Keep, it said. So I don't know, there's a bunch of small things that I just kinda have to pick up along the way. Alright, so I'm hoping that with the stats that we have, that this weapon is okay. What's the AR on it? 826. It should be good. It should be good. I don't need to pick anything else up from these guys, because I have the chime. I know, we'll have to see how this goes. I need to, so where does the shuttle come from? Does anybody know where we get the shuttle drop? Also, I am not sure if it's because I was up late last night or talking a lot and wasn't drinking enough, but my throat is a little bit on the scratchy side today. And I'm not 100% sure what the reasoning is for that. But needless to say, it's annoying. Ow. Sounded like the frost procced pretty quickly. I don't know if that was just the sound of the weapon or the actual sound of the frost. It's apparently bought from patches. Wait, so did I not buy those then? I have to get rid of so many of those. Shuttle. Oh, I just need to buy a second one. Because I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's what it is. It's. Lautrec uses 2 shuttles, so I need to buy a second, and then we'll be good to go. See, I just apparently did not think that through when I wanted to do that cosplay. Okay, well that's not too much to worry about then. It's not too much to worry about. So we'll get patches at some point. I guess I really don't need to have a second one until we go to do that cosplay, which requires me to have... What is it? We have to do... the Aldrich Faithful Covenant, I believe, to get the Ring of Favor, and then when we get the Ring of Favor, we can buy the Favor set, I think. Fairly certain that's how it goes. So then we'll be set for a Lautrec cosplay. Very chill, nice, but thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. Oh man, I feel so weird because we ended up streaming pretty late last night, and so I went to bed at like 4, and then I got up around noon, and all I did this afternoon, like I got up around noon, sat around for a little bit, showered and ate, and then I went and I sat on my computer modding Skyrim for a few hours, made dinner, ate, now I'm streaming. Like it feels like the day just like it went by so fast. Cause I'll likely stream and then go to bed shortly after that. Oh man, modding Skyrim is a lot of work. It's a lot of freaking work. I think I'm sitting at around 40 gigs. roughly 40 gigabytes of mods, and I still have a bunch to do. So I'm not really sure what this end total is gonna be because I can't tell from the list, but I did have to load into the game one time. And the textures looked nice from what I did see. Gonna stream Skyrim? Yeah. I just want to get it all set up and modded first. So I don't really have time just between working full time and streaming and whatnot. I don't really have time to play games offline, so most likely any game I'm talking about, I'll be streaming it. But I want to get that set up so that way we can have Skyrim as like a once maybe twice a week thing. Or actually another thing too is like if I finish a run early, on a weeknight, I can we can just be like, all right, you know what? Let's play some Skyrim for like an hour or two. Like that's the other thing we can do with it. So I'm curious about how that works. I think Skyrim could be a good game to just transition into and chill for an hour or two after some runs. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to space that, actually. Thought I was going to be screwed. Does luck increase the frost proc? And I'm guessing that Dancer just doesn't have any weakness to frost. Doesn't seem like it. I think there's a fancy weapon art that I probably should have tried out so I can get some fancy weapon art kills like we got yesterday. Okay, so the weapon art pulls out this, and then Oh, that works. Okay. I wasn't fully expecting that to be the result. Okay, so let's try this. So weapon art into the R2 does that. It's pretty short range. Oh, and then if you just keep hitting R1, you combo it. Woohoo. Woohoo. So that's fun too. Fool, welcome back. Capital Kingdom, what's going on? Yeah, so the L2 R1 is pretty fun. How do I know what rings to use? So I have a pretty standard set of rings that I prefer using. So I use Ring of Favor +3 because it gives me a bonus of health, stamina, and equip load. And then I use Ring of Steel Defense +3 for extra physical defense. Lloyd Sword Ring, which gives me 10% damage boost when I'm at full health. And then I have on the Sun Princess Ring, which gives me passive healing. Super Tachi, what's going on? Alright, so let's go do Osiris. I need to remember, so yesterday I grabbed that bonfire like I wanted to, but then when we got warped back after Yorm, I ran back through again, which was dumb. I should have warped back, done Ancient Wyvern and Nameless, and then after Nameless, warped to go and do that bonfire so we could go to Dragon Slayer armor. That would have been the better way to go about it. But I completely forgot because I hadn't been grabbing that bonfire out of stupidity. I mean, I don't think it saves a ton of time in the grand scheme of things, but still does. Also, I'm wondering if it's worth it, really, to just grab that Titanite scale at this point. I don't think so. I'm gonna not grab the shortcut and hope we don't die. If we die, we'll just run back through the gardens again. It's not a huge deal. But we've been fairly decent about it. Maybe only grab the shortcut on runs that are like low on armor. To be fair though, this cosplay is missing, or it's not missing, but they don't use arm pieces, which lowers my defense, so it's not exactly the most fun. Now, do you... Oh, there you go. Okay. So you do get frostbite. Skylord, welcome back. How are you doing? Oh no. Alright, we going into spam casting? I am stuck behind the pillar. This isn't, honestly, this weapon isn't terrible on your stamina, which is nice. I rolled that a little bit early. That's what's always fun. So that does a decent chunk, but I don't know if... Can that hurt me, though? Can that hurt me if I run over it? Oh my god. Oh, come on, Osiris. Kinda sorta hate this boss. Kinda sorta. Dude, what is this shit? That's my bad. That's me just being stupid right there. But the insta-charge stuff just gets old. Because, you know, it makes sense that you get caught on his hitbox and then can't get out of the way of said insta-charge. Be fine if it was easy to get out of the way, but sometimes... I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Get out. Out of my life. I don't want to see you again until the next new game cycle. So painful. So painful to fight that boss. Posted the cosplays to YouTube? Yeah, I just have to take the time to actually go back, make highlights of them, and upload them to YouTube. I'll probably start doing it this week if I remember to. D-Pod, welcome back. It is going well. Fang, how you doing, man? Thank you for the host. Oh, man. Okay, that was mentally painful, but we're past that now. Oh, boy. I apologize, because I think Osiris, in and of itself, is not a hard boss if you remove the insta-charge. Intrand! How are you doing, Intrand? Welcome back. How are you doing? Nina, what's going on? May not be hard, but still irritate. Yeah, that's the thing, because you can get absolutely wrecked by something that's like not necessarily difficult, but he just steamrolls you. And it's like, oh, hey, by the way, you rolled that attack, but you got caught on his character model. So he's going to insta-charge at you, and then as you go to heal, he's going to turn around and insta-charge right back at you again. Kemi! Hi, Kemi. Thank you for the host. Streaming, then some problems occurred, so you ended and came here. You were playing some Witcher 2, right? Killed Nita in 4 Kings. Wait, were you playing Witcher 2 and DS Remastered, or? I think I remember. Yeah, there you go. 4 hits for the frostbow. So I don't know how long it takes though for the frost to start building back up again, because we're not. I'm hitting the roll button. Okay. We're not resetting frost with fire. And Terrace, what's going on? How are you doing? Come on, Gundy. Stance. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Not spending on money on the remaster, so unless it's gifted to me. Oh, okay, you're playing the regular one. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't know, I just knew you had made comments about DS1 before, so I didn't know if you were only playing it because of the remaster. Hey Kemi, how was your stream? Thank you for the host. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing well, Untrent. Thank you for asking. Oh, you guys are doing some co-op in Bloodborne? I think I saw you say about that in your Discord. I think I actually did see that. Well, I'm glad it went well. Do you guys have any particular builds that you're going for? I don't know why I decided that was a good idea. Get wrecked, fool. That might actually be something that's like, you know, something's gonna charge at you into a spot. You can do that attack to him. What? Okay, now just explain this to me real quick, because I'm not so sure that this is how this is supposed to work. So he just went back to back on the charge, and the second one was point blank. Now he has a point blank charge, but it normally comes out of a different attack. So I have no idea what that was about. What's going on, Drew? Pretty casual, just going through the game. Doing a casual quality build for co-op. Outside the co-op, you do below level 4 right now. Really strange enemy behavior, like endless nightmare phase for wet nurse today. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I know nightmare phase can sometimes just be a giant troll. Oh boy. Alright, well let's do it again. Let's do it again. I would like my souls. As few as they may be. I don't know, I feel robbed. I feel robbed right there. Because it's like, well, you went... Yeah, it's like I punished because... Why would I expect for there to be a second charge? This attack is too slow. That's what I'm realizing. Nice, yeah. Kick him to show him who's boss. Yeah, that'll do it. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were most definitely made. Only do that when he's in the middle of an attack animation. I cannot just do that while he's idling, because he'll input read it. Like all good bosses do. Like all good bosses, he will input read your attacks. So like there. Oh wow. Wait, so does him getting hit by that attack not cause him to follow up then? Interesting. Yeah, no, you can't push any bosses off the edge in DS3. I believe that was just a DS1 and DS2 thing. So like DS1 you can get Iron Golem to fall off the edge. DS2 you can get Dragon Rider, I believe it was, to fall off the edge. Taurus Demon as well. Avocado Snatcher, welcome back. Yeah, I forgot about Taurus. You can get him to backstep, kill himself. Nice whiff. Okay, so no, he can still follow. He just happened to not that one time. Yeah, I can't punish that with this weapon, it's too slow. Even the rolling attack of like a great sword and stuff is faster. The rolling attack of this is still like a full animation. Now the real question is, will we be able to anime finish him? Yeah, what's going on, Joe? How you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know why I did it. I literally was just saying about how that attack does not work. Noel, welcome back. Alright. Good enough. That'll have to work. That'll have to work. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Ate a bunch of enchiladas? Ooh. Ooh. I ate a pizza and I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret it. It's like one of those like oven ones, right? But I ate the whole thing. So there's always the the possibility that I'm going to regret that decision. I'm hoping I'm not, though. Just lurking and get rid of all your Sterlings. Alright, Noel, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. But did anybody have anything interesting going on today? Because I already said what I did, and it was basically nothing. Modding Skyrim. So many files. And the worst part is, like, I don't have the fastest download speeds. So, like, a lot of it is just the download. Double refined gem. Get on my level. Yeah, it's just downloading so many things. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's gotta look great, but it's a lot. I want to say by the end of this, I'll be close to 100 gigs, and I'm gonna be very, very thankful. Actually, I don't know if it'll be that much, but I'm very thankful I have a 2 terabyte hard drive so I can do this. And then, so between that and all of my Clone Hero songs, that's a fair bit of my hard drive. Yeah, I don't believe we're gonna get frost build-up here. Seeing as, oh, I don't know, he does frost damage himself. So it wouldn't make sense. Gotta love a good hitbox. Gotta love a good hitbox. He's gonna be alive. Anime time. Yesterday was the last day of school. Nice, nice. Got any plans for the summer, or just mostly chilling? Gonna be using the Dark Pyros in this run? Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. What, see, the thing is, what Dark Pyromancies does she use? Does she use any that are obtainable? That's the thing. Like, she has the Black Flame. Okay. Is this just... Wait, how does this work? Do I need to put a Pyromancy glove on for it? Right? I don't recognize the Black Flame attack. I recognize that one, but I don't remember her doing a burst attack. I mean, I'll put it on for the sake of it. I don't know how much I'm gonna end up actually using it. Right? Because these are sorceries. So yeah, Black Fire Orb, no. Black Flame and Black Serpent. What's going on, Vamos? How are you doing? And frames are dropping. Awesome. And they're back. And they're back. Well, it's just funny because it's, isn't it like Black Flame Friede or something, the last phase? I don't know, I can put the Black Serpent on because I know for sure that that's what she uses. These are miracles. Have to go get food? Alright. Sounds good, Kemi. Power Within, Karthus Beacon, Boulder Heath. Alright. Alright, well. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. I can Black Serpent every once in a while. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, because that's the final phase. It's the final phase of Friede. Currently playing DSR, nice. Uses Smo Hammer, by the way. Oh, see, I was unaware of this. When was that patched in recently? Is that a recent patch? I must have missed that one. I'm gonna get killed by the dog now. Cannot stand dogs in this game. They're so quick, and for whatever reason, I could not give you an explanation for it, but they deal so much damage. These dogs deal so much damage. It's like 1 or 2 bites is like a third of your health. At least. I don't know, it just sometimes it gets to you so fast. God, Acrisius, what's going on? How you fixed the connection to Dark Souls 3 server lost? I'm actually not sure, because I don't play online really at all. I play it offline mode. Have you tried restarting the game? I'm not sure if it's just when it connects on boot up. I haven't had that issue though in the online runs I've done.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring.
Gotta take the doggo for a walk. All right, enjoy your walk. Where's Havel's armor? Okay, so I was actually debating doing a Havel run as well tonight, but I think I'll save Havel for maybe sometime this week, because I wanna use the flamberge and bleed some shit. Acrisius, thank you for the follow. What are you ing at, Wider, huh? You ing at me? Bleed builds? Well, when we've got a lot of luck, bleed builds are quite fun. Bleed builds are quite fun. And like, we don't have to, like, for the flamberge, I might do a hollow, I might do a hollow infusion, but there's no there's no need for the bleed, like the blood infusion. Get that sweet luck scaling. Is the flamberge part of Hodrick? I want to do a... Oh, come on, man. I want to do a Holy Knight Hodrick cosplay. Did he just block that? What a legend. What a freaking legend. Yeah, also the Thrall. Also the Thrall. But I believe Flamberge was the Holy Knight Hodrick weapon as well. Soul level, I believe it's 481? Yeah, 481. But well, I think after we fight the tree, I'll warp back and level up. So we'll get up to 486 from Yol. Thought he used a Morian blade? No, I don't believe so, because you get the Morian blade from Uria? Right? Morian blades from Uria? So. Yeah, because he's got like the Sunless set in the Flamberge. That's like the one weapon in this game that I have zero idea on how to pronounce. I feel like I'm always pronouncing it a different way. Flamberge, 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 Filet Mignon. Oh. Excuse-me. That's the other thing with scythes. They're not bad in general, but the one trade-off is the hitbox, because you have to actually connect fully with the blade. Like if you hit with the hilt, or if it detects it as hitting with the hilt first, it'll just bonk and not count. Okay, you can like not. Oh, that's nice, because clearly your elbow has a large hitbox. That feeling when you spam roll and your character still just stands up. Oh boy. Oh. Why am I panic rolling? Not panic rolling. I'm just spamming B so that it eats, like, so that it takes one of the inputs, because it likes to eat a lot of them. David, welcome back. What's going on? Ah. Alright, we'll get the one on the back first. Maybe. We will maybe get the one on the back first. I'm like tempted to tank my way through. Pronounces it Flamberge? Or Flamberge? Flamberger? Absolutely adore the way this game eats inputs. Holy crap. Would you like to store this roll? Alright, totally denied. Totally denied. Get grabbed because I can't hit anything. Oh man. Let me anime finish. Whatever. Whatever. I do not enjoy this boss fight. There are only a few boss fights in the game that I absolutely hate every single time, and this is one of them. This is one of them, and for good reason. And for good reason. I'm doing well, David. Thank you for asking. Tobe, what's going on? Dark Souls 3 hard game? Sometimes. Sometimes.
Come and see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Kavi, thank you for the follow. Alright, so I'm gonna take Yol up on his leveling. Some old dude on YouTube pronounced the same way as me. Flamberge? Flamberge? Wait, okay, if pronounced the G like an undead bird, so Flamberge. Flamberge. I should just call it a Flamburger and be done with it. Ooh, we get the dex scaling still.
Then shall we begin, bearer? Then shall we begin, bearer?
Twitch Prime users? What's wrong with having Twitch Prime?
Then shall we begin?
I have Twitch Prime. I mean, I hide it behind my TwitchCon badge, but
Then shall we begin?
I still have it.
Be safe.
O Lord, bless this thy hand grenade, that with it thou mayst blow thy
Totally fine with Flamburger.
in thy mercy.
Tope, thank you for the follow. Do an Ornstein or an Artorias cosplay sometime. I've done the Artorias cosplay, and I am planning on doing an Ornstein cosplay at some point as well. I did a SMO run where I co-opted, and the other person was Artorias or was Ornstein, and sometime we'll do that run again, and we'll flip roles. I'll do Ornstein, and they'll do Smo, because I like doing the... That one just feels right to do as a dual cosplay. Just gotta have ONS dominate all of Lothric. Alright. Let's see, what do we got next? Sage, right?
We are now the knight to say...
Well, thank you, Twitch, for always only dripping out on Colby's resubs. Like, exclusively. Well done, Simp Dumbo.
Kevy, thank you very much for the 2 months in a row. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime over here. I appreciate it. Hope you continue to enjoy your face. I think the reason why it was messed up, so to speak, is that your last one, I believe, was a sub gift, if I remember correctly. Because you hadn't been around for a while, so I think you said you stopped the streak, which I completely understand. But yeah, I think the last one was a gift, which is why it didn't resub. Oh, should have put it in the message to see how to pronounce it. Show you a clip and finally have one of those pins. You gotta come to the US. Come to TwitchCon next year. Come to TwitchCon next year. What does Monka S mean? So Monka S is an FFZ emote. If you look above the on-screen, like if you look in the chat here, when you use Monka S, you'll see it. It's a Pepe. It's very stressed. It's a very stressed Pepe. It's like $2 max. I don't know. I've got an outstanding offer for about $80 right now. So I've even turned that one down. I told them that you could make that, you could have that pin made. Like, you could customly make that pin and have it sent to you for like $10. But he said he wants a signed one. I don't know. The stamp so you can say it? No. We don't need to... No, I might do another giveaway of it at some point. But for the time being. Actually, Kemi, something that I had talked about. Giveaway when you sleep. I'm sorry. One thing that I've been toying with the idea of, and I have to see how to set it up. Vamos! What are you doing? Vamos, thank you for the sub. I hope that you enjoy your face. Very much appreciate it. So the thing I was toying with though was like a storefront and have it set up for, I believe they can do stickers and mugs. Do stickers and mugs with the Z Colbs W, and just have that set up. Cause I don't need it for like the money that would come from it. I think it would just be something worthwhile to put up, because people always talk about the pins, and so if people really wanted something.
What a strange person.
Flamberge.
Pete, thank you for the $5. We now have the answer. Flamberge. Flambergeron. Got like 50 of those. What I even do with them? I hold them up like every night, Kemi. I hold them up like every night. That just missed the plunge. Are you kidding me, Friede? Get your life together, woman. Flamburger is still better. We can still just call it the Flamburger. Just for our sake. Just for our sake. Oh, you know what I should do? I should weapon art R2 and then start attacking. That way the... Yeah. Ow. That did a lot of damage. Excellent. Excellent. I would like to buy a flamburger. I would like to buy a flamburger. Oh man. I haven't seen that movie in so long. It's so good. Good old Steve Martin. Right? It was Steve Martin? Omega Bane, what's going on? I believe I am soul level 486 at the moment. Ow. If you would so kindly let me... Ah, damn you. Damn you. Get out. Get out of here. But, yeah, I can confirm, yeah, 486 at the moment. It was Steve Martin? Okay. That's what I thought, but... That movie came out, I want to say when I was in, like, elementary school. Damn. Plunges with this weapon are not so good. Not so good. I'm trying to get as many anime finishes as I can. What does poggers mean? So Tobe, are you on PC? Like, are you watching from the browser? Because we can solve this real quick. Is all that matters? Well, this is my replacement. I don't watch anime, so I'm gonna do anime finishes. At 47, no, 486. 486. I mean, technically, I'm fairly certain that I'm capable of getting here at soul level 46, but it would have been a little bit more difficult to do so. All right, so let me see this clip that Kemi is sending. No, I paused you, you stupid player. So it's just endless nightmare phase? Cooperator? Oh, is that what it normally says? Non-squeaky chair. I like how Intran's just standing there beating on the one while Kemi runs in circles.
What? Why is the other one still there?
I saw that.
Wait, what?
What is happening?
What? Nightmare phase ended. What the hell?
Seriously?
That's so busted.
I've never seen that.
That's so broken. That is so broken. Oh man. Wait, there was a third one after that? Oh my god. Yeah, that is definitely not supposed to happen. This is definitely not supposed to happen. Got 5 full cosplay sets, but your NG plus 2 is pyro only run for the shits and giggles. I've done pyro only before. It was fun. It was fun. I want to do pyro only again at some point. But for New Game Plus 7, I feel like I'm going to need more than just the 40... hello. The 40 points in... I was going to check what the name of it is. Don't hurt me. Doggo? I swear. What the fuck? Did you just... What? Did you just warp to the other side of me? Piece of crap. Attunement. God, I couldn't come up with the name of it. Yeah, so I want to get... I want to get more attunement and maybe some more faith in it before I go ahead and do those runs, but I think attunement is the big thing, so I can just have a ton of FP to use. Oh man. Oh man. Speaking of Bloodborne, you finally bought it today. Nice. Good stuff. Did you get the DLC? Please tell me you got the DLC. It is very much so worth it. Very much so worth it. Watching K-Dub for over 500 hours. Yeah, there's some pretty crazy stuff that happens to me, like in this game, that I've never seen, and I've watched thousands of hours, and I'm like, okay. Apparently there's still more to be learned. New game +1 was heavy weapon only, Fogs and Lothar Greatsword. That being the main two, literally no range or offensive pyro spells. Card this Flame Arc to save Charcoal Pine. Yeah, and actually if you have enough levels in, I forget which stat, I believe that was really weird because I just saw it inside the character model of that wolf. Kind of shook from that, that's weird. You could actually get more damage out of Karthus Flame Arc than from the Charcoal Pine Resin. Played in 2030 when you can emulate it. Yeah, when PCs are actually that good that they can fully emulate PS4 software. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Because what? It took them... It's 2018, so it took them about 8 or 9 years to get Demon Souls up and running. So, who knows? Who knows? Right? Demon Souls was 2009? Joe! What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Joe, thank you for gifting a sub to Intrand. Intrand, welcome back. I hope you enjoy your face once again. You guys are too kind. Way too freaking kind. You can one-hand Fugs, so Flame Mark on it, one-handing it, 4-shot Murder Vort. And the fire ends Goopy Gundyr before you can blink. So, I mean, technically you could one-hand and then two-hand it, right? Lucas, what's going on? So basically what I do is, yeah, after New Game +7, it does stop scaling, but I'm working this character towards max level, and since I've collected everything on it, it's just the next New Game cycle that I'm playing on. So yeah, it doesn't affect the difficulty at all, but I just like to do a different cosplay run on every NG. The face that runs the place. Props to whoever came up with that tagline. I dig it. Probably need to rewrite the raid command in case we ever do proper raids, but... Just went with one hand for no reason. Had a shield but didn't need it. Yeah, the thing is too, because you can have like shields like Grasscrest shield that give passive boosts on things, so that was stamina recovery. You can have those on your back and it still works. Think it was Deuce? Yeah, it is really old wider. Because I don't really do proper raids anymore. That's the thing. I just host people. How does Twitch Prime work? Wait, why am I explaining how Twitch Prime works? Do you not know how Twitch Prime works? Or are these... am I getting baited into sellout strats? Gosh darn it, doggo. Wait, Kemi, didn't you just search for food? No judging. Just sell out. If you have Twitch Prime. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Oh, what? That did like nothing. Baiting, of course. As I say, you're on Twitch enough to know exactly what what it does. Have you guys heard what about the word? Bird, bird, bird. A bird is the word. A bird, bird, bird. A bird is the word. Have you heard the word? Shield of 1 to boost souls and power through to prepare frenzy +2. Yeah, I use Shield of 1 as well, but I just equip it. Is that really a full stun lock? I just equip Shield of 1 afterwards, so I put it in my secondary slot. Ooh yeah, oh yeah, frostbite boys. Okay, don't kill me. I'm dead. Oh no, you shit. No! Ooh, boy. Get baited. Okay, I tried to roll that. What a mess this fight is when you have to fight both of them. What a mess. It's gonna get real awkward when Friede has to fight herself. Get real awkward. I thought that was early. I want to go anime style finish on this, if I can. That works. The second part of that combo did more damage than I thought it would. Do that with Symbol of Avarice. Yeah, Symbol of Avarice is definitely good for boosting the lux. I guess you also get extra souls from Symbol of Avarice, which I don't ever do that, but yeah, it does. That is a feature of it. I forgot about. BS on this cosplay? Yeah, you would think that using this would have super high frost resist. Like, this is kind of garbo. Not sure how I feel about it. Just a Great Wolf in fancy armor? I mean, he's a little bit smaller than a Great Wolf. About half the size, I would say. All right, so we're gonna go set up for the Friede versus Friede encounter. How many hours do I have on this character? 160, almost 167. And I think I have about 830 or so cumulatively between PC and Xbox. Twitch allows you to gift subscriptions to your friends. No way! People have friends? What is this madness? I'd gift my friends things if I had friends. The game where armor doesn't matter? Armor doesn't matter, but just... yeah, you could just have... what matters is having arbitrary pieces of armor on all four parts, because that reduces large amounts of damage. The individual pieces themselves are just whatever. Be your friend, no gifts necessary? Would you really? Thanks, Intran. Thanks, man. Thought we were friends? We could be friends, Wider. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Current cosplays are Ornstein, Gundyr, Abyss Watchers, Cathedral Knight, and Nameless King. Did you get lucky on the Cathedral Night drops, or did you farm those? Because I had to farm for a little bit to get all of those. Best friend, please just give you monies? I don't know. I don't know. Can't just be handing out money all willy-nilly like that. But you'll be expecting gifts? This friends thing is not working out so well. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Alright, I'm gonna try... Everybody to the end. Gonna try and kill Wilhelm, but I might have to dunk him. Oh, what was that? Come here. Oh, what is this garbage rotation? No, he's gonna heal. No? Counter damage. Alright. Well, that actually worked out a lot better than I expected it to be. The ugly friend, bring to parties to make him look better. That makes me think of, How I Met Your Mother, where Barney's talking about how there's like the group of friends, and certain ones out of the group look more attractive because the other ones are actually just uglier. Have I watched the EA conference? I did not watch the EA conference. I was busy doing stuff. I'll try and watch some of them. I'll try and watch some. Said Wyvern? No. Wyvern is definitely not my favorite boss. Favorite boss is probably Galar Midir. Probably Galar Midir. But yeah, I don't know, Wider. I might watch some of them. I'll watch like the stuff during the week for sure. But I'm gonna miss some of the ones tonight and tomorrow night while streaming. So stuff that's on during the day, I'll maybe catch a little bit of it. But it's honestly gonna be mostly word of mouth. I'll let other people watch it and just tell me what was good and what was bad. Saves me the effort. Borderlands 3, you think so? You think so? I know we had actually a decent amount of people that came in last night and were asking about Dark Souls 4 or Bloodborne 2, and I really hope it's not. I would love for the mechanics to stay similar and just come into a new world to explore a new lore, like stories and all that stuff. That's what I would really love out of FromSoft. For Shadows Die Twice. Ow! Ow! You'll be up anyways, but still. Oh, 3 a.m. your time? Yeah, because Sony's is like the 9 p.m. conference Pacific time, right? It's on pretty freaking late. Just really boring. What I got out of it was that people were like, Anthem looks pretty, but they gave literally nothing on, like, what the story is kind of about. Co-op, PvP, raids. Like, they gave no information on any of that stuff. Save you tons of time then? Everything is overhyped? Won't truly know much about games until we see them on Twitch and play them ourselves. I know, but there's still I don't know. I want to at least know what games. Because that's really the new stuff I care most about. The lore behind Nameless King? Ah, oh, I'm so bad at lore. I'm so bad at lore. From what I understand is Ornstein went off in search of Nameless King. And that's about all I know. I don't know too much about the lore with it, really. Was he like a Knight of Gwyn or something like that? Oh no. We're gonna trigger Kemi again with the remaster talk. Alright, let's do it. Friede versus Friede. I wonder if that's consistent though, the 4R ones. Because the third one, like the first two stunned, the third one didn't. But she was in place for the fourth. Armored Core Remastered? I would like to see some new IPs. I honestly don't care if they bring back, like, if they bring back similar mechanics to the old stuff, that'd be good. That was easy enough. Dark Souls Remastered 2nd Edition for 2 times the price. $80 whole. Take out 3 bosses? What bosses do they take out? What bosses do they take out? Out of curiosity. Bed of Chaos. Pinwheel and... Rotten? Oh, you're talking about DS2? Rotten is... I'm confused, because Rotten is DS2. No, I got frostbitten! What is this scam? Ah! Your beam fell to pieces. It's alright, man. You gave it a try. You gave it a try. I love it when he doesn't do the side breath. That's great. Just do it straight at me. Damn it. I wasn't expecting him to go instant on that attack. Shit. That's not good. Remastered? So finally bug glitch and lag free. Only another $420. If I get the game you wanted 12 years ago with only a quadrillion times of... Don't use the D word in here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because it follows you? Well, it used to be... I always was under the impression, at least, that he just did it from side to side. I didn't fully realize that it was just following where you were at. Nameless King was the first son of Gwyn, who ultimately disowned his father after joining forces with the dragons. Even taming riding one into war, the one we fight King of the Storm. Because of this, his statues throughout all of Dark Souls games were destroyed. His name was forgotten, but there are hints to his name in a set symbolizing a warrior winning a great sword versus a mighty dragon foam, the Faram set. I have heard things about Faram in relation to Nameless before. Determined to school stream that Nameless's name is Greg. Oh man. His armor depicts him wielding a two-handed greatsword. See the same weapon in Nameless King's fight, along with his love of war. Placements Prince Faram. I mean, it sounds good to me. It sounds good to me, but I am by no means a lore expert. 1430. Now, did that do 1430 because it hit both of them? Or did it do that much damage purely to... Okay, it hit both of them. One lore theory, because you don't care much about lore. I think the DLC 2 Ring City is the same illusion magic that Gwendolyn used in Anor Londo and DS1, being broken by touching the eggshells, so you would finally see the pile of ashes, eventually fighting Galen. Okay, I've heard people say that it transports you to the future or something like that. But I have no idea. I don't know if any of that stuff's been confirmed or not. What? Friede, can you chill? How much HP does Midir have in this new game plus? I don't know the exact count. I'm sure that information though is on the wiki. But yeah, he's got a good amount of health. That tracking though. Ooh, that was close. That was close. 240. Wait, that's souls. I don't see the HP in that. He's got a lot. 25,000. There you go. It's only a little bit. It's only a little bit of health. I mean, to be fair, you get a large chunk of that taken out if you make sure to hit his head. So, I mean, I would say that that's part of the trade-off. He's got a lot of health, but hitting him in the head, which takes more damage, you get a big chunk taken out. Okay, so I can only do charged R2 and maybe a single R1 is what I'm realizing. You wanna chill? Yeah, I took too long on that. Need to sprint in. Yeah, I wish I could do it from my... weapon. All the black flame stuff. Can we get a backstab? No, we can't. No, we can't. Bye-bye, babe. You're dead. You're dead. That point proves that... Wait, hold on. Fight Galen, that point proves that the golden glow around the ring city when you approach it after fighting Demon Prince. The similarities between Demon Prince and ONS fight. Last one is far-fetched. I mean, you do there. I mean, it's similar in design, but yeah, I don't know. Because then you have to figure, how does that relate then to the fact that Demon Prince was once defeated by Prince Lothric, right? Or something like that? Turning Ash and save a few rare souls, specifically yours. Gale's and the other fighter you face. Shira? Shira and like one of the Ring Knights. Seems flawed, since time never existed in any Souls universe. Oh, the circle of living and dying, loosened from time, from day and night. Well, but you also have to look at the fact that, you know, that time is convoluted, right? And when you pass through after Osiris, you face a Gundyr from a different time. I forget if it's future or past, but like that concept is already there. Times past when kingdoms have been built up upon other kingdoms. Is that how like Iron Keep is formed? Like Iron Keep being on top of Earthen Peak? Very wishy-washy? Well, that's because you can use the time is convoluted. They don't have to have everything very detailed down to years and times and ages. Your theory is fake princess who begs you to kill Midir. Gale's just too much trapped. Illusion still searching for the Dark Soul. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense, because if Gale was trapped in the illusion, he wouldn't be there when the illusion is uncovered, right? Like, you wouldn't have to uncover this illusion to get to him. I don't know. I don't know. This is part of the reason why I don't dive into the lore myself. It's just way too much stuff. I take the low-hanging fruits and I accept that. I don't need to dive into all the nitty-gritty details of the lore. Suddenly DS3 across time? The worlds converge? In the original Japanese, it means more like implode, like pull together. Nothing about time at all. Well, yeah, there's convergence, but like I said, there is time. Otherwise, there wouldn't be the Age of Fire and stuff. Age refers to a time period. Just push buttons. I'm a simple Twitch streamer. Exactly. Exactly. I push the buttons, the character does the things, and that's it. I don't need to worry about all this other stuff. Don't need to worry about all this other stuff. Literally watched every ally and soldier he had solidify and rot away. He's the only one left in his chamber. Sad one, just leaving the last 10%. Yeah, and he crumples. Every once in a while, though, he stands back up and he'll smack you. That's always fun. I'm like, hey, buddy, you're supposed to be, like, done. So I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so why are they all in that room? Because I noticed that there's the stacked bodies, right, of, like, the Capra demons and such all throughout that room. But what's the reason that they're all secluded in that area? Without time, there is no time before the first flame Gwyn discovered. The cycle only started after that discovery by him. Galen's up there like everyone else that got trapped by the princess to kill Midir. Ends up on the pile of ash, searching for the Dark Souls, find nothing but ash. Diving into madness, because all was in vain. Twitch found a way to bypass your anti-autoplay add-on, blowing your eardrums every day now? What's going on, Endursize? What do you mean by that? Anti-autoplay? So like when you open a channel, it doesn't automatically play? I have not in Trend. I have not done an enemy randomizer. Front page autoplays videos? Oh, I never go to the front page. FFZ doesn't? I thought FFZ you could disable that. Maybe not. God, what a great boss fight. Deck was doing it for which game? I'm waiting. I want the enemy randomizer to come to DS3. That's what I'm looking forward to, because that's the one we play all the time. I should go back and play the other ones though. DS1 remastered. Oh yeah, because they were able to port that one over. If they've got item randomizer, then, or if DS1 remaster gets the item randomizer ported to it, it's another reason to be able to pick that up. Hive Mind is routing 100% again? 100% for which game? DS3? Would people actually run it? Because I know, like, for DS1, Kamul is the only one that ran 100%. Or at least he's the only one with the time on it. Nice. Try it for fun. It'd probably be less stressful because it's a much longer run. Oh my god. Nice. Dude, chill the fuck out. Oh my god. Farming for Covenant items? 100% runs aren't all achievements. It's like killing all the mini-bosses and getting all the bonfires and that kind of thing. It has no Covenant farming in them, which is why people enjoy that over all achievements runs. They're two separate categories. Which I think was the whole reason that the DS1... Nah, that might have been part of the reason why the DS1 one was made. You can allow chat to change the game? API calls for cheat engine? What do you mean? What do you mean for changing the game? Like changing the game title? Or somehow they can spawn different games on my... Oh, like voting to add modifiers? Randomize drops, change enemies, do random things inside of DS3 while you play. I mean, it could be cool, but, like, I don't know how to properly do that without incentivizing it as, like, donating and subbing. And, like, I don't have a need to incentivize that stuff. Like, that's, like, the one thing. Because I liked the DS1, like, modifier run and stuff that, like, Lobos and School and whatnot have done. but it's all based around like, oh, every X amount of subs or this much donation. It's like, I don't know how you like do it properly otherwise though. Because to me, that, I don't know. It's not really what I'm about. I'm not like a subathon type person. Check and vote through a bot for the next thing. It's just like, it's not quite the same because, because here's the thing, the cool part about it is that the other one is randomized, right? And so sure, you could do a randomized one on a timer, but I feel like the reason why the subbing and donating and stuff works so much is because people can choose to do that at any time, so the timer's not fixated. I don't know. I've thought about it before. I just don't like the concept of just like voting for which ones they want. Like, I like the randomness of it, but I also don't want it to just be a fixated thing. Yeah, I had thought about it because it would be cool, but I don't think there's a good way to do it without doing like a sub donation type of thing. To vote for me to run DS1 again. But running DS1 is gonna hurt, man. I mean, like, I did enjoy learning it, but directory is just meh at the moment. Trying to grow, trying to do the right things. Overlay that pops up at specific points of the game gives chat a choice, like kill Watchers next, kill Sage next. Randomized next item versus full FP restore. Yeah, but the thing, like, I feel like that doesn't logistically work because, let's be real, chat most of the time is gonna vote to screw the streamer. So if you give like a good option versus a bad option, it's not like the two are like, ooh, that could be a tough choice. Give streamer to a potion versus poison streamer is going to 95% of the time go poison streamer. Ushemti, what's going on, man? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Zandalari, this is PC. What's going on? 56, how are you doing? Akron Stingray, what's going on? Jiminy, how are you doing? Ziri, welcome back. Ority, what's going on? Chris Cyan, how are you doing? Jamie, welcome back. How are you guys? Do an Elderbug impression? Okay, so I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I haven't played Hollow Knight. So I don't actually know which one is the Elderbug. I know that the Elderbug impression is a meme, but I don't actually know. Is that the one? I feel like I am very wrong. It would be a lot better, maybe. Yeah, if I knew the game. Yeah, 4 out of 10. I deserve that. I deserve that, Oosh. I'm sorry for disappointing. Lashting, what's going on? 6 out of 10 since I didn't know. Well, I appreciate giving me the bonus points there. I haven't played. I'm sorry. Ziri, thank you for the host as well. But yeah, welcome on in, guys. My name is Colby. Playing some DS3. We've been doing a lot of cosplay runs lately, which meaning we're dressing up like one of the characters in the game, playing through all the content with it. So right now we're doing one of the DLC bosses. But welcome on in, guys. Jamie, thank you for the host. Intrand, thank you for the host. All the hosts. All the hosts. Stay Plus, welcome back. Already, thank you for the host as well. DLC boss is a Twitch t-shirt. No. In the game, see, I'm a pretty girl. I'm a pretty lady. Enduritize, thank you for the host as well. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? But Oosh, how was your stream, man? Already host, can't jump on the host train. Well, thank you for the auto host, Kemi. Or wait, no, you actually host. you actually host. Thank you for the host. Unhost just to rehost. Well, you normally auto host, and I'm streaming earlier than normal, so I'm all out of sorts right now. It's earlier than I normally start. Blueballed everyone for a recce. Wait, what? What happened? What happened, man? How close were you? How close were you, man? Oh no. 56, thank you for the host as well. Last split, shit. It's the worst. Ooh boy. Last boss, what kind of pace were you on? I mean, obviously world record pace, but like, how much were you on set to beat record by? Yeah, I mean, chokes are a thing. Chokes are most definitely a thing. It happens. It happens. Hopefully the consistency. Hot damn, this weapon tearing up the Abyss Watchers. Next time though. 1 to 2 seconds faster? Faster's faster though. Well, maybe next time you can be like 3 to 4 seconds faster. I don't know. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Abyss Watcher. Someone donated $5 in horror resource. Damn. Gotta love the community trolling. Oh, that's rough though. Cause yeah, you're already gonna be way stressed in those situations. So to get anything like that can just slowly mess up your mindset. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, no, you've definitely been improving a lot, so I don't doubt that you'll get back there soon enough. Keep on grinding. We going anime? Apparently that actually had a decent amount of hyper armor on it. Wanna grind hard but internet? Stay, when are they supposed to be out to fix that? Because you said they're coming out to check your house wiring and stuff, right? Tomorrow? Okay. Well, I hope they can figure out, like, what is wrong with it, because that's so shitty. Offline grind you don't have time for? Well, no, what you gotta do is you offline grind when you normally stream because your internet is shatting itself. Wi-Fi, Ethernet. Well, yeah, your Wi-Fi can only be as good as your Ethernet is, right? Wi-Fi is always going to be equal to or lesser than, since, you know, you kind of have to get the internet connection to your router first. Garbage ISP, that's all there is to it. Well, like, I don't doubt that. It's the same thing with Comcast, but part of the problem with ISPs like that is it's not always on their end, but it's still their fault. So what I mean by that is that a lot of the times these companies, they're not monopolies, but they're pretty damn close to it. And so they buy out a lot of smaller companies and take over their infrastructure, but their infrastructure is not well maintained. So you have a lot of just like shitty old wiring and stuff that's not kept up to date, and it goes to crap, and then it can't hold the speeds that it's supposed to be able to. Okay, to keep track of notes on an account. Yeah, man, I'm sorry you have to go through that. Like I've been fortunate that. Oh, okay. Well, that's gone. I mean, I have issues with Comcast, but my name's not on the account, so there's nothing I can do about it. So it's like a blessing and a curse. It's just kind of like it hasn't been 100% bad like that, but I don't have to physically deal with it myself. I just hope when I have FiOS that it's gonna be good to go. 100, no issues. That's all I can hope for. Lose phone calls where they admit their service sucks. Well, at least you have proof of those. 100 Dream. Yeah, I mean, I could pay for gigabit, but it's 10 times more speed, but it costs twice as much. And I don't need 10 times more for just me. Highest rate in the country last you looked? Well, that's good. That's good. Cause I just want it to work all the time. That's really all that matters. I'd rather have, my upload speed is gonna be way higher. Probably about 15 times higher than it currently is. Internet speed is only gonna be about 1.5 times, what I've got, but I don't need anything crazy. I just need it to be consistent. Saw Cleaver for life. Yeah, she used the... Dibs was using the Hunter's Axe for her first playthrough of Bloodborne. You're getting gig soon? 70k bitrate stream? Yeah, I'm running 2500. I've got 2500 bitrate at the moment. But I'm definitely looking to I'm gonna hope that I can hold 6K and go 720p 60 FPS. We'll see. We'll have to see. You did 900 bitrate for 6 months? Oh my god. I think back when I did Xbox streams, like direct Xbox streams, I think it was like 1200 or 1300. So I've been down in that lower neck of the woods. Nothing that crazy, but yeah, I've been to the lower amount. Didn't for the longest time, what did Parallax stream at? Right, was it him that had the super low bitrate? 64 bitrate audio, one channel, and 540p, 23 FPS. I heard the sound and mistimed it. Yeah, no, because his stream quality was like 500, 400 bitrate. Streamed in mono? I don't stream in mono, right? Or do I? I hope I don't stream in mono. Shit, I still have to... I'm gonna wait until Stay has proper internet connection so we can do a proper Discord call. I am in stereo? Okay, good. But once Stay's got it set up, I gotta get my audio... I installed all that audio stuff like a couple months ago, it feels like now. Gotta get that. Download is fine. What, do you have time tomorrow afternoon, maybe? I know you like to stream during the day, so just let me know. I know you've got the people coming over streaming and whatnot, so let me know what works. Can you let me roll past you or not? $1.5 million souls. Well, it takes me close to 3 million. It cost me 3,086,000 to level up, so I just casually hold on to a lot of them. My inventory is full too. Oh, excellent. Yeah, and we've got a lot in our inventory. Just kind of stockpiling souls at the moment. Pop some and give free levels. I don't know that I just have... I might have 1.5 mil just sitting around. Become Ray Dimitri. Life dreams. Oh, come on, you fuck. One of my favorite bosses. What was that? Okay, there was a stutter there where my character just stopped moving, and then when I rolled, I got hit. Max level DS3. Well, that's what we're going for. Eventually. I mean, not really going for it, but it'll happen in the... Yeah, this is a passive thing as we do these runs. Am I gonna get hit? Okay. Excellent. Get out of here. Got your Streamlabs hoodie today? It has your name on it? Wait, stay. Didn't you have the Streamlabs All-Star status like a long time ago? Did you never get a hoodie from that? Also, I tried to apply the All-Stars thing just as a meme and it's apparently closed, so rip the dream. Rip the freaking dream. They just shipped you the hoodie. It's almost a year. Apparently, they took on way too many of those Streamlabs All-Stars, and now they're backfilling all of the promises to mail those out. Buy a Speed Souls hoodie? Maybe. If I start running it, maybe I'll buy a Speed Souls shirt or something. Which is better, the hoodie or the shirt? High quality and comfy. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. I think I saw a couple people wear, maybe on stream or at TwitchCon. Although at TwitchCon it was kind of warm, so I don't know. Z-Colb's W on it. No, we were talking about it earlier. I've toyed with the idea of opening a storefront and having mugs with the face on it, because I feel like those could be a memey little thing that people would like. Start spreading it like Obey. Put it on hats and hoodies and stuff. Yeah, the Twitch hoodie is nice. The Twitch hoodie is nice. Spread me in Europe? That sounds very, very sexual-ish. That sounds very, very sexual. Oh. I didn't realize you felt this way. Afuki had a great idea like a week ago. The clenched thermoactive mug shows a button poop when cold to pilot typhus. There you go. There you go. Always the good trick mugs. Just posters everywhere. All right, so we gotta do that, but we gotta be able to somehow like get the, you know, get the Twitch name out there too, right? It can't just be like, what is this face? It needs to have an association back to the channel. That's the real trick. Just spreading paste up? Huh. And so that people just liked it? Or like they looked into it and would start buying the clothing? The lack of association creates interest? Oh, I see. Okay. So people are like, they just have to like look into it. Didn't start the clothing until later on. So do you even like put a Z-Colb's, do you put Z-Colb's W next to it and that's it? Or you just post the face everywhere and people get real confused. Faces on clothes is a no-go. Sharks, what's going on? Welcome back. Should I went with a female character? So you could go full Sister Friede? She's your favorite boss battle? She's definitely a good one. She's definitely a good one. I mean, there is the ring. Now, we're not wearing it because you can't really see the face or anything from behind. There is the reversal ring, which I think is supposed to make you... I don't know if I need to have that in combination, though, with the Untrue Dark ring, because I'm hollowed at the moment. But I think that having the two of those together could look like a girl. Oh, it only changes animations? Wait, so how did the... like running and rolling animations? I didn't realize that there was a difference between animations. Okay, so I've been lying to myself. It's not that anybody told me that. I was just under the impression the whole time that it made you look like a girl. Kind of like how hopping in the tomb in or the coffin in DS2 changes your gender. Never wear any piece of clothing that has somebody's face. Some people would do it though. I don't know. You'd have to do it tastefully, so it's not just like really weird. It's a $2 billion company today. That's crazy. It's crazy. But the funny thing is, like, something like that could also just like not work, right? People would be like, okay, and then no, it doesn't draw the interest. Every 5 minutes to soothe your gender fluid is what's going on, Vidu? How do you get the bosses done then? Like you gotta be pretty quick to kill the boss so you can get back to your coffin. Power of repetition, I suppose. Chapel in Anne Orlando where you'd marry out, yeah. Yep, yeah. So when you right before the elevator, if you go right behind the illusory wall, it's back in there. Respect your life decisions and kill themselves as they get Twitter shitstorms. Well, you wouldn't want a Twitter shitstorm, that's for sure. Social media can be a dangerous, dangerous thing for an image. Wait, so Kemi, is there no way to actually make your character look like the other gender, like in DS2? Gotta go spread paste ups? Thanks, man. I appreciate the supports. Yeah, I do still have to go there. I do still have to go there. So I can do that after we do Pontiff and go to Aldrich. Oh, the animations that change? Isn't there the Gwendolyn ring or something like that? I don't know. I have the reversal ring. That's the only thing. What's up, Avocado? What is the question? Major city in a civilized world, you're always going to be within 1K of an Obey poster stencil location. See, I don't go down into major cities. I haven't seen one anytime I've been down in DC. That's like the closest major city. But I haven't seen anything when I'm down there. Free enema? Only enema of the state. And I'd like it to be an LP as well. Trying to figure out like what's the right time to do the weapon arted R2. Probably the phase transition, like when he's summoning the other Pontiff, the Shade. I guess I could do it there, but he does tend to sidestep. It's the only thing. I hate that quick slam. It's the only thing about strafing to the right. Oh, come on. That's not gonna hit. Well, that worked quite well. Yeah, it doesn't scale after NG+7, but we're collecting everything on this character. And it just allows me to keep doing cosplay runs. Because there's no point in being like, oh, we got into New Game +7. Can't play this character anymore. So, I just do each new game with a different build, working towards all achievements and max level as well. Woohoo! Anime, full anime finish on that one. There was a streamer you used to watch when he found Twitch 4 years ago. He was always wearing an Obey hat. People kept asking him what Yibo was. Yibo. Eggnog stick, what's going on? Omega, welcome back. Always invest and send a Zcolb's W shirt to everyone. To every single streamer on Twitch. Only 2 million shirts, no problem. Easy. Easy, because you know, I got that money just laying around. Produce all them shirts and hand them out like the candy. But the problem is if they don't wear them. Then you invest all that money, give it to them. They don't actually ever wear the shirt. To Katana cosplays? Sweet Katana parry? You think I'm gonna be Katana parrying?
Oh, Lord,
Oh yeah, the
lest
Zcolb's
I have a
W.
grenade, but with
Twitch.
it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Twitch logo. Actually, that would be the way to do the shirts. Actually, that probably breaks Twitch guidelines for... That probably breaks Twitch guidelines, honestly, for the logo. I should probably be careful with doing stuff with that. Now that I think about it. Eggnog, thank you for that follow. So the people you know, then work your way up. Boom, Dr. Stitch Respect is wearing it one day. Like, hey man, I like your face. It's like, thanks. I appreciate it. I already have it planned out. If we eventually have partnership, I can show a few of them off, but we've got... All of my emotes are going to be Zcolb's W variants. They're just going to be the face with some manipulations. I didn't put on the... Oh my god, we got a human dreg. Oh shit, I put it on the wrong slot, that's why. Oh well. It's fine, we got one. We got one. Stack ring buffs. Your theory is 2 witches rings for 50% pyro from the start of NG+2. No. So you can't stack 2 of the same type of ring. So you couldn't use, say, 2 Havel's rings or like a Havel's ring plus 3 and a Havel's ring. You can use, like, if there are rings that have some overlapping functionality, you can, as long as it's not the exact same ring. I thought I rolled that one early. That almost hit me in the back. Witch's Ring and Swamp Ring? Yes, you can put on both of those. Also, for whoever was asking, this is an illusory wall. Reversal Ring is down that hallway and back in a chest. But yeah, you can... See, like how we have a Ring of Favor on and we have a Ring of Steel Protection on. We can't put on extras of those. But Cheat Engine into the same ring? I don't know if you could Cheat Engine force them onto the same slot, because I feel like it would... Maybe. I don't know that you can force it onto item slots. Although I feel like you should be able to force it onto an item slot. Manually stack their effects. Yeah, because the game itself would determine, like, oh, these two are the same thing, don't count it. Yeah, because you can definitely force in a second one, but yeah, there might be a way to force specific item slots. So Swamp Ring and Witch's Ring, which one are those? That's the Sage Ring. That's the Sage Ring. Lingering Dragon Crest. Wait, did I pass it? That's the Great Swamp Ring, which boosts Pyromancies. Morns' Miracles. Yeah, like you can put these two on. Witch's Ring. Do I not have Witch's Ring? Oh, no, wait. They're right next to each other. Yeah, you can put these two together. You can put these two together. You can put the Young Dragon Ring with the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. So they give, I believe, 2. So many rings. Well, gotta collect them all. The thing is, some of the rings are, there's multiples, right? So there's like a +1 version, a +2 version, a +3 version. Yeah, Ghost and Tony have max level characters. They're also on like New Game 700 and 800 something, respectively. 2 rings of reversal at the same time? You can't, because they're both the same ring. Dark Moon Ring so bad before NG +2. What is the dark... Wait. I should be safe up here, right? Which one is the Dark Moon Ring? Do I not have Dark Moon? Oh, there it is. Oh, adds many slots for attunement. Well, you only really need that if you don't have high attunement in and of itself. No cheat engine to get max level? I'm not using cheat engine to get max level either. But I'm on PC, so I guess there's always the way you can be accused. I was gonna say accusation, but it would make sense. To become Caitlyn Jenner. Hey, isn't that only one reversal ring? Haven't leveled up in DS3 for over 100 hours of playtime. How are you doing? You doing Soul Level 1? Is it a first Soul Level 1, or are you doing like Soul Level 1 New Game to New Game +7? Now you're doing NG+, gotcha. How was your SL1 run? Classified, welcome back. When did I start this run? A little over 2 hours ago. We started a little bit early today because it's Saturday and I can. Weekdays I can't start early because work. Welcome back, Jake. How are you today? Oh, good. Oh, good. Ow. Ooh, that was close. Stop chasing. I didn't do the loop strat properly. I was too concerned with the... Rip. Cuthwolf, welcome back. 3 days where you fought SOC for over 8 hours straight. Yeah, he's a tough one, the first soul level one. Him and Nameless were definitely the biggest issue for me. 16 hours to kill him. Yeah, they're tough ones. They're tough ones the first time. Remember showing ring location? I already did. Wait, or is it up top here? Because there's I already showed the illusory wall as we went past. I mean, there's a ring up here, but that's the like princess ring, right? Nameless is so easy compared. See, I think it took me about 2 hours for Cinder and Nameless, but Nameless felt worse. Might have been longer. I don't actually remember. SL1 NG plus 7, all bosses plus DLC, no damage taken. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Like in the run so far, it's good. It's good. I mean, I like sides. They're fun. The only thing is when they don't, like when you get the hilt hit and so it doesn't actually do any damage. But for the most part, it's not too bad. I will say my one complaint is that she just has an armor set, and it's nothing against it. It's just any armor set that doesn't have 4 pieces to it takes more damage because you don't get the full set bonus. But other than that, it's not bad. We get some frost procs every once in a while. Deathless run to the first bonfire in Graveyard? Oh, come on. You can just run past those guys. Did that until Osiris as a meme? Yeah, that entire run is a meme, though. I don't know why anybody would want to put themselves through that. The cone of ice from this weapon was closer than the one in the boss fight. Yeah, like you get a huge cone of ice. I like getting the anime finishes, though. Stare you down, you curl up in a corner. Oh, no. Oh, at least they're not jailers, because jailers would just drain you from a distance. Literal stare damage. After 16 hours of SOC, it only took you like 3 hours to get Nameless. Well, I feel like after, like, getting your first SL1 kill, I feel like you'll be so much more comfortable going into it in New Game Plus. And that's just my opinion. Obviously, it's up to the person to execute, but should be easier. Pretty good for a casual Dark Souls player. I'd say we've been pretty casual since we got the no-hit run. It's like, got the no-hit, and now we're a casual streamer. And I'm okay with that. I like doing the casual cosplay runs. They're fun, they're different every time, and I think they're received well overall. 4+ hours to get to the shrine? I don't think I could, like, if I was watching somebody do a blind playthrough, I don't know that I could tolerate that. Just like mentally I'd be going insane because it's right there to get, well, okay. Let me take that back. Struggling to Gundyr is one thing. Taking a long time to get to that bonfire before Gundyr, that would be the struggle. I could watch somebody struggle on Gundyr over and over. But the people that, like, go and turn to the giant crystal lizard and just get wrecked by him over and over again. Totally missed the first bonfire. Oh shit, just kept running by it from the start every time. Oof. Oof. Even spamming black firebombs. Did he make new characters to get more black firebombs? That just shows, like, it just, like, differentiates the people that are patient versus the ones that are not. And the ones that, like, are trying to learn and who's just spamming R1 and then complaining about the difficulty. I remember trying to reason with somebody who said that the hitboxes are broken and his specific copy of the game didn't work, and then magically him uninstalling it and reinstalling it worked better. It's like, no, you're just bad at the game. This is also a person who tried to tell me that New Game Plus 7 Broken Straight Sword was harder than Soul Level 1 Fist Only on Gale. Mind you, New Game Plus 7 Broken Straight Sword, the boss has like 5 times more health, but 2.5 times more damage. Whereas on SL1 Fist Only, the boss is the same, but you have like significantly less damage. I think it ended up being that he was like, well, just because it took 5 times longer doesn't make it harder. And it's like, it was a 2.5 hour fight versus a 30-minute fight. You really want to argue on this one? I was like, you literally just don't know what you're talking about. Try to do a run where you kill every enemy on the map. Every time you play DS3, you run to the bonfires. I've heard people talk about doing that kind of run. I don't know. Know everything about the game? I'm gonna get to max level in this game and not know everything about it. Oh, there was a guy that said that. Oh, man. Malta, what's going on? The guy who asked for beginner advice, you're past answer now? GG. Nice stuff. Where are you at now? Oh, man. I need to, like, go to the right side if I want to get the headshot on the first swing, I guess. The swing from the left is throwing me off. Okay. I need help with Martyr Logarius. What blood level are you? 544. You should be able to, like, casually solo anything at that point. I feel like me asking for help. No time at all to rest hands, fingers, or eyes? Exactly. Exactly. And, like, the person was just arguing that, that Broken Straight Sword was harder. I'm like, Broken Straight Sword is not that bad. I was like, you can actually get some decent damage, like, in comparison out of it. Need help? Yeah, I need all the help right now. Must have grinded hard, I guess so. Because some people play Dark Souls like it's a Japanese RPG. Like, where there's, like, expected levels to be at, and you just grind enemies to get higher levels so you can beat things. And it's, like, such a weird thought process to me. Like, I get it, but I'm not a JRPG player. Worst weapon is a Broken Straight Sword? Exactly. But hey, people who grind a lot, they also know a lot. Progress further instead of farming up to the next level? Oh yeah, because they stop spawning. It's like, well, now I can just run through, but I'm stuck at this boss. Separate the sheep from the... Force him to do a soul level 1 to soul level 10 playthrough, and then you get leveling on New Game Plus. I like it. Oh, I whiffed. I whiffed big time. Fight Storm without using the Storm Sword? Yeah, unless there's like a specific challenge run that would make more sense to use the Storm Ruler, like no hits. I stay in cosplay and fight him normally. It's fun to do it this way anyway. It's fun to do it this way anyway. Get the staggers and whatnot. Can do some decent damage. Should probably do a charge star too, maybe. Move Firekeeper from the whole game and just have Yol. We're doing a Firekeeper cosplay next weekend. That's the plan. Staggers on your cumulative, so you can chain staggers by the end. Yeah, if you've got ridiculous amounts of damage. Oh, that makes sense then. Why sometimes I get a second stagger pretty shortly after the first one. It's because I get enough damage in that it loops over. But yeah, I gotta start getting like proper advertisement out for that this week. Because we're gonna do a Firekeeper cosplay run. And since Firekeeper only has an outfit and not a weapon or anything like that, we're gonna do a summon run where we get viewers to summon it on PC and carry me. Oh, did you do your SL1 without Stormroller? I actually did your SL1, no upgrades, no rings, no buffs, no infusions. So I think I hit him with the broadsword and then riposted with the dagger. I need to see how long that fight was. It actually wasn't bad, because this fight's pretty tedious. Just bait the same things over and over again. And dagger riposte damage is good, so... I wanted to do that into his face. It's a New Game Plus 6. I read that as New Game Plus 8 at first, and I was very confused. Stormroller makes this boss fight so sad? I mean, I feel like this boss fight is just more sad when you do Sigurd's quest line. Anime finisher? I'm trying to get as many anime finishes in as I can. It's the fun way to do it. I typically just do it L2, R1 and see if I can get the kill in an R1 or 2. But the occasional L2, R2 is actually good. Black Flame Friede high jump attack. Well, I wish you could do like a proper Black Flame attack from the weapon. Because this you have to use the Pyro Glove and just kind of throw it on the ground and you're like, hey, here you go! And it's like, Friede doesn't do that, she does it from her. She does it from her weapon. Lady Maria attack. Yeah, they're very, very similar. Tough Yorm fight. Try and kill Yorm fast with the Storm Ruler. Or be like me and fight him Storm Ruler melee only. For the ultimate triggering of chat. Streamer, don't you know that there's a weapon art? Same exact attack. Different colors on the animation. Well, maybe that's just to prove that the painted world is associated with Bloodborne. Maybe that's just lore. Internet ever gets decent, you'll do Souls stuff too. Are you gonna be getting an upgrade to your internet anytime soon, Madu? Who likes that shit? Surely not me. Surely not me. I hate that shit. Oosh, have you played any Souls games? Who play Souls regularly shit on the shit on it the most. Demon Souls on Japan release, damn. I see. I haven't seen you stream any Souls. That's the reason I ask. That's pretty crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. I didn't get into Souls until 2 years ago. So I've only been around Souls for a little bit of time. 360p 25 FPS. Oh baby. That quality though. You're garbage? Well, the only way you get better is by playing it more. Right? I mean, that's how you play Hollow Knight, right? Practice. Practice. Only watch streams on 480p so you can watch multiple. Yeah, I think only my work internet can handle multiple 720p streams. When I'm at home, if I'm watching multiple, it's at like 360, maybe 480. That Comcast life. Sweet, sweet Comcast life. Okay, we do have a plunge attack. Okay, I was just testing. Gotta run it at some point? When you say run it, do you mean just play it, or you're gonna speed run it? Oh shit. My character had other thoughts. My character had some other ideas about what was gonna happen. Oh man. Play one game makes you a lot better? Watching you play Holiday proves otherwise. Purge Ordity? You think we have mods here? Psh. Kill the dragon without the plunge attack? I've killed the dragon without the plunge attack fist only. And I think I also... No, I haven't done optional stuff with it. Yeah, I did it fist only and door shield only. Sorry, Deathless Attempt? Let's see where you'll rip. Wait, so Oosh, which game would you run? Okay, what is going on with this jump? If you're gonna speedrun a Souls game, which one would you speedrun? There we go. There we go. Wait, DS2? Oh shit. Wait, what, all bosses? Souls game is a curse, never do that? I might speedrun DS1 Remastered. At some point. Because I ran DS1 any percent for a little bit a while, like a year ago. Shit's too long, like 80% current patch. Yeah, I think 80% current patch is like an hour. Or you can run DS2 vanilla any percent with the Bino boosting and stuff. Super fun for speedruns. The menuing is always just sexy as hell to me because it's so fast. Putting on and off the Seldora set and doing all the swaps and stuff that they do after every fight. Yeah, Bino Boost is... It's like a teardrop on crack. Because what that run is... That run's like 13 minutes long. And then the best part is you go to the YouTube comment section and you read all the people shitting on it and say, this isn't a speed run, this is a glitch run. Please label it properly as such. You have to cheat to go through the game fast. Arrogant Brain is like, I could no-hit DS1 in like 2 to 3 weeks with some smart practice. Smart Brain is, you're wrong. No-hit runs are boring. I think it comes down to the streamer. I think it honestly comes down to the streamer. They're the ones that make it interesting or not. I did not know that they could fire backwards. Hello, Ricard. I'm waiting for another Mendicant staff. What's going on, Marak? How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Get the glitch speedrun hate all the time, since you run glitch speedruns. It's just so funny. I'm gonna get killed. Thanks, Ricard. Normally he lets you sit at the bonfire. He just did not want to fuck off. Unknown, what's going on? Welcome back. Let me just use one of my many embers. These Nuts Gaming? Virgin beat Dark Souls 3 videos? Oh. I forgot to pull the lever. That's why I was confused. I normally go pull the lever and then go over there. I just did everything out of order and I got confused. Okay. Okay. Try and do it in a minimum amount of time. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can. Like, the thing is, like, when I did no-hit stuff, is mine took longer because, like, I would stop and take breaks, I would stop and talk to chat and whatnot. I think that's why these work well for me, is because it's repetitive in the sense that you're doing the same game through and through, but it's played in a different way every single time. And I'm not resetting, which I think is a big part of it. There's no resets, we're just playing through the game. It's guaranteed that you'll see every boss by the end of the playthrough. Well, the thing is, you don't have to necessarily do the Resident Sleeper strats. Like, you can make it more risky, but you have to know that there's the possibility that you get hit in the process of doing, you know, the different strat. Balls to the wall shit, the most risky no-hit run. A lot of new players coming in seeing no-hit runs, and then wanting to try them. Without actually getting good experience. Sit in Fire League for 10 plus minutes and throw 40 skulls at one mob. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do so you don't get wrecked that far into it. Restart Heavy Souls. Yeah, the only thing... There's only a few challenge runs that I would probably do. I've considered SL1 Deathless any percent for DS3, which I think we could do in a pretty short amount of time, honestly. And then speedruns would be the only other thing. But speedruns, there's so much improvement that I shouldn't have to reset a lot. But I wouldn't speedrun DS3. I have no interest in the DS3 skips. DS1 skips I can handle. The one time. The one freaking time. Should have known.
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Diesel powered. Thank you for the follow. I guess if he's turned around like that, I can do it. That's close, though.
O Lord,
I should have done that
lift
attack
thy hand
beforehand.
But with it thou mayst blow thy enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Mega Moist Toast, thank you for the follow as well. I was so far rotated behind him, I got thrown off by that hard. What? What was that stored? I pressed L2 first. Oh, come on. I was trying to do the weapon art, but it did a regular R2 and then tried to queue up the weapon art. That was weird. Oh, that's such a delay on that. At least do that to bait him into doing it, because it reads it as an attack. Rip. I want to anime finish him, but I need the right opening. I'll take that trade. I'll take that trade. But yeah, what's going on, Yak? Starting to think this genocide run might not happen. And if that's your case, your life is over. If that's the case, your life is over. I might at some point. But I don't know when. I don't know when. My site +5 might have. You're only on NG +7 right now? Yeah, well, so it is +5, but you have to remember what my stats look like. I have 66 strength, 95 dex, 60 int, and 65 faith. So I'm getting a lot of scaling out of the dex and intelligence for this weapon. So I wouldn't worry about the damage comparison too much. Finish a speedrun without glitches? Would that be on new game and any percent or all bosses? So I don't really know. Thank you for the GGs, guys. Forget that I no-hit this game. Well, I mean, it was only any percent, so it's not like I did all bosses or the DLC or whatnot with it either. No murderous freaks in DS3? Well, I know Horus... So, Horus kills Anri in the one variation of the quest line. There's also... The one guy goes, like, hollow and... what's his name? He's the guy that gives you the heavy gem. You fight him over the dragon stone. But he's not like... He doesn't go around killing people. There's the guy that gives you the cracked red orb, but I don't really like his... I hate his freaking weapon. The Crescent Moon Sword sucks. Chasing Kairos, what's going on? How am I so fast? What do you mean by that? Just like getting through the game? Lots and lots of playtime. I also am mostly just running through the areas to the boss fights, so... Not really wasting much time in between bosses. No hit Gundyr first try, that's enough for now. GG Madu, nice practice for today. I expect by tomorrow you're getting through Vort no hit. Every day just add one boss and boom, you've got it in like 2 weeks. There are characters that have no reason to just kill everybody, but still proceed to do so. I have missed that animation skip both of the last two NGs. I think it's a fairly decent sized soul as well. Oh, you know what? Dragon Slayer armor is gonna be nice. Because he, Oh, thank you for buffing. He's weak to frost. First full playthrough since your new PC can run it on higher than 15 FPS. Wait, your old PC can only run it on 15 FPS? Oof. Oof. DS2 had no patches, therefore not a Souls game? I thought you were saying that the game wasn't patched, but patches the the person. But isn't it believed that the equivalent of patches is pate? Something like that. Shit. Many mistakes. I thought I could just walk around it. Apparently not. Woo. Equivalent is not pat. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Patches? I mean, pate is patches without the CHS. Without the cheese. Without the cheese. Okay, I'm gonna roll this one. Oh, I got lucky because I early rolled that shit. I think the timing got slightly delayed because of the frost attack underneath of him, honestly. Pate gives you the soapstone like Solaire? Hey, I don't remember, man. I've played DS2 twice. Like the DS1 deck scaling? Does the DS1... What's the DS1 deck scaling for the Great Scythe? Because this is actually a boss weapon. This is actually a boss weapon. This one has a scaling on dex, but it also has some slight scaling in strength, int, and faith. What is the Great Scythe like? Great Corvian Scythe. So this is the Great Scythe. I don't think the Great Scythe itself is anything in comparison to the Great Scythe of DS1. Patches is just Miyazaki's version of himself in the game. Oh, I see. I'm gonna actually sit at the bonfire. You enjoy DS2 much more than DS1? I still enjoy DS1 better, I think. But I still like DS2. I have nothing against the game. Which I know that there are people that are like, oh my god, DS2, it's different, it sucks. It's like, no. That's just applying the whole way we treat social issues nowadays. Like, oh, you disagree with me? You're wrong. Oh, the game's different? It's bad.
Oh Lord, bless this thy hand grenade, that with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
There we go, jeez. Hitboxes. You like DS2, but you're not gonna play it? I understand that, Stay. You've got other reasons for that. I have no idea why you get the shit that you do. I feel like you've had really bad luck with that in general. Of just like trolls and stuff. Semper Tide, thank you for the follow. DS2 gameplay much more because you don't care about story or lore that much. Well, even so, I don't know. A DS1 was also my first game, so like maybe that has something to do with it. Like I played DS2 right after I played DS1, but DS1 was still my first. Isn't as bad as people say it is? Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's a good game. Some people think, some people it's their favorite. Played DS3 first and it's your favorite? Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know too much about it. Remember, I've played a couple hundred hours of DS1, like 800 hours of DS3. I've only played like maybe 100 hours of DS2. Yeah, what's going on, Turco? Just too sexy for those beta male DS2 PvP trolls? Well, no, but like even outside of DS2, like he's had that incident, but he's had other issues with trolls and people and stuff. I just don't understand why he's always a target for that shit. Boring day today? Yeah, my day was pretty slow. I'm good though. I'm good though. I just spent the afternoon doing some Skyrim modding. Just a tedious process.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Kairos, thank you for the follow. Oswaldo, welcome back. Play DS1 first too, and opinion is the best. DS2 boards you at 2 hours, you uninstall. What? That, ooh. I would say at least play it through once. Because yeah, the early stuff is kind of weak. It gets better. It gets better, and the DLCs are known to be, are normally regarded as the best part. You level some adaptability. Level some adaptability, get through the first part of the game, and you're good to go. It's got a lot of different areas, a lot of bosses. Some of them are very good. I mean, some are a little bit underwhelming, but overall, it's a good game. When playing casually, you enjoyed the shit out of DS3, so you went to DS1 with huge expectations about quality of game. Got quite disappointed, then you went to DS2, everyone was shitting on it, it felt really good. Had about as much fun as that with DS3. I honestly think ordering ordering matters. Like, when people say, oh, which Souls game should I play, like, which one should I play first? I always recommend DS1 or 2 first. Play 1 then 2, or 2 then 1, and then go to 3, because people play 3 and they expect this quality. Well, Turco, the reason I say it is because of the physical way the game plays. DS1 is clunkier because it's older. The the lack of omnidirectional rolling on lock-on, stuff like that. Like, there are a lot of things that make it clunkier. And also, after coming from DS3, like, it's easier to slow yourself down, harder to speed yourself up. And I think a lot of those times, people going backwards, they have this different perspective on DS1 because they played DS3, and that's kind of what they expected. Going back to DS1 for DS3 is the recipe for disaster. Exactly. That's my opinion on it. Piaha, what's going on? Started with Demon Souls, played them as they came out. DS2 is probably your least favorite. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm just saying, I think it's like, to me, this is how I always kind of compared it. I always use the Batman trilogy as a comparison. So there's Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. All three are great movies, right? Batman Begins is is my least favorite, and I would argue the weakest of them, but it's still a good movie. DS2, in the same way, is the weakest of the series, in my opinion, but it's still a good game and shouldn't be just shrugged off entirely. That's my personal opinion, but everybody can, everybody's entitled to their own opinion over it. But I just think it's not right for people to just completely ignore a game and be like, people say it's bad, so I'm not going to play it. Yeah, what's going on, V-Swed? Can stand alone, but it's the weak. Yeah. I mean, DS2, out of DS1, 2, and 3, DS2 is my least favorite. But I still like the game. Gotta hedge out? Alright, Joe. Take care, man. I will catch you later. You want to play with Friede Scythe too? What should you level up? Dex and stamina. So what you want to do with any sort of build is take a look at what the weapon scales with. So if you go in, like, it scales with, as you can see, E scaling on strength, A scaling on both Dex and intelligence, and then E scaling on faith. So you're going to get the most damage out of Dex, intelligence, and then endurance endurance and vigor is up to your discretion of how much you think you need. But as far as increasing your damage, you're going to want Dex in the most. Batman Begins, DS2, Dark Knight, DS1, Dark Knight Rises, DS3. Yo, Septic, what's going on? Welcome back. No, that's not it. Nine Demons, welcome back. How are you doing? But yeah, you'll want to take a look at that for any weapon that you want to make a build around, is see what it scales with. Fortnite is great. V-Sweat's over in Fortnite land. Oh man. Oh man.
Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner and cinders.
Yeah, leveling Dex is just an old meme from DS1, I think. Or maybe even DS2 a little bit, but in DS3 they buffed it, so like I don't know how you can be like, oh, leveling Dex. I have 95 Dex right now. It's the highest level I have because things keep scaling with it. Fork knife? But how am I supposed to eat dinner? Just spoon everything. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Suck at Ludwig on Blood level 4 for 30 hours, oh no. Oh no. Greatest game idea in a long time? What, you mean cartoon PUBG? Because the only thing they, I mean, to be fair, they added the building aspect to it, I'll give them that much. But it's not 100% creative. It's drawing a large amount of its concept from PUBG, H1Z1, all the Battle Royale games that came before it. So I'll give them some credit, but not full credit. They didn't muster up something entirely new. What am I, Fortnite cosplay? Once Dark Souls 3 supports guns. But I think Lothric is pretty socialist, so I don't know. Oh shit. Record-setting company? Yeah, but that doesn't make the... Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I wouldn't say that there's the concept of second to market, right? So sometimes first to market wins, but sometimes second to market takes what's the first to market, modifies it enough that it's better and people go after that. That's what Fortnite is. Fortnite is like a second to market type of game, and the people are excited about that, and have all hopped on this. It's a. The thing is, it's free. The thing is, it's free. That's the edge that it has over most of the Battle Royale stuff. It's a free-to-play game, so barrier to entry is baseline.
For that.
Slice through damage because the base or because of my stats? So I scale it. It's because of my stats. It has E scaling in strength and faith and A scaling in dex and intelligence, and I have over 60 in all of those stats, 95 in dex. Free to play. It's the same reason why League of Legends is so popular. Dota is so popular. Barrier to entry is low, and then if you like the game, you'll put money into it. Hearthstone. Any good game that can be made free to play and then have stuff that you can buy in it, it's all stuff that's been done before. We can get teleported on. Wait. Okay. We're good. I didn't realize how much damage I was gonna do, so we were far away from the fog gate. Community is cringy. Well, I mean, the bigger that those communities get, right? The more toxic and any of those things that they're gonna be, right? It's just the like if Dark Souls had a much larger community to that scale, you would see the same exact thing. It's just what happens when communities get too large. Not really toxic though. The regular player base is little. Not trying to sell a beast. Oh god, Turco. Oh god, man. Dark Souls 1 NPC Marvelous Chester is from Bloodborne. Tell by his outfit. Now the other enemy has doesn't belong in the Dark Souls universe. I mean, what? So there's the theory that Bloodborne. So he came from Bloodborne, is what you're saying? I don't know. I haven't heard that one before. Magic Brony, welcome back. How are you? Hopping on hype games, only hype genres last so long. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. I think it's, I don't know. As long as as long as Battle Royales are popular, Fortnite will be. Because I think it'll just ride the popularity and be able to keep momentum with it. Especially as long as like Ninja and these other big content creators are pushing it. If they move away from it, so will a large amount of their people. Is a popular theory. I feel like I've gotten into more lore discussions in the past like week than I ever have, and I don't know all that much. What rings do I use, by the way? So I have the Ring of Favor +3 and the Ring of Steel Protection +3, both from this DLC. And then I have Void Sword Ring for extra damage, and I have Sun Princess Ring to get a little bit of passive healing. Building your own cover is top tier. I think that idea is creative, and that's what sets it apart. But the whole Battle Royale thing, I mean, it's coming up everywhere. Favorite build in DS3? I don't necessarily have a particular favorite build. I'm a big fan of the heavy hitting weapons. I like strong hitters, so Lito's hammer is definitely up there. What happened to MOBAs is what's happening to Battle Royales at the moment. Exact same cycle. Yeah, you get a rise of low barrier to entry games of a certain genre. Everybody shifts to them, plays them for a while, and it might last for years, but it's not invincible. It's, you know, it's the juggernaut right now, but something else will rise in the future. Out for so long? Yeah, but it's finally caught on. I don't know. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Ooh, mama! Ooh! RTSR, boys. HP check. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have looked, but at the same time, like, I have so much HP that it probably was more than it looked like. With gun game, I do want to still try the DS1 gun game mod. Out for ages before it turned into a hype game. Yeah, not everything just is taken right away with arms wide open. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but all it takes is one little thing for stuff to to catch on and take off, right? All it takes is one little thing to get the ball rolling. Still around? Yeah, Counter-Strike. But shooters have been popular for a long time. Now hero shooters are where the next big thing is. Now it's Battle Royale. Yeah, there's always a cycle. Side effect of MOBAs? True, because MOBAs are hero-based. Things that revolve around a team comp. Ace, you wonder what's going to be next? Well, all it takes is an idea, right? All it takes is an idea. And so these trends last for as long as the human mind does not create any new... Oh, that had a hitbox. But for as long as the human mind, doesn't come up with some new idea. Roblox beta best game? Don't oof me? Is that a new meme now? Because I know there was the don't at me for a while. Just don't oof me now. Now the meme. Alright, enjoy your lurk stay. Optic Dynasty, what's going on? Do I like Fortnite BR? I have never played it. I have no interest. Wait, what? What is this bullshit? Hero-based battle royale games like Realm Royale, yeah, like it's like, oh, here is a already known successful idea. Let's combine that with what's currently popular and boom, right? Why do you think they went mobile? Because mobile games are its own giant market, right? When they run the statistics and say that like most gamers are in their 40s, that's because mobile gaming is taken into consideration. Right? Mobile is a platform that like everybody has. Console and PC, not necessarily, but most people have mobile. No, I know Realm Royale isn't, but I'm just saying other things in general. That's why like Fortnite and PUBG went mobile. Because there's a market there for the casual gamer that they can, relatively easily pick up. Because it's like, oh, I've heard people talk about this popular game on, on the console or on PC, and they haven't played it, so they pick it up on mobile because they're like, oh, it's the same game. Let's see what all this hype is about. Deuce, welcome back. Subaru, welcome back. Very Hunger Gamey, because Hunger Games is a copyrighted term, or probably trademarked, something along that line, I would guess. Envy is playing Realm Royale at the moment. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be, that's the thing too, is if you get big names to hop on these things, even for a short amount of time, their followers then all of a sudden become interested in it. Optic, thank you for the follow. Damage on this weapon? It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but we also have really high stats. So, I mean, there's still some room for improvement, but I have... Wait, did he just Wait, what? I'm so confused. What just happened? I don't know, it's hard for me to, like, make statements about the damage on it because I have such high stats for... Yeah, because of where I'm at. Okay. What? So he's staggered on that. I get so confused when he's up against the wall. Doesn't make sense to me. Play Bloodborne or Dark Souls Remastered? I'll play Dark Souls Remastered at some point. I also do have Bloodborne. Maybe I'll return to it. Bloodborne just doesn't click for me. I am very, very bad at Bloodborne. Battle Royale, because Battle Royale already describes a fight with a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, that is a Battle Royale by definition. So the genre just took that name because it's like, we're gonna drop 100 people into this fight and just have a free-for-all. I mean, that would be the other thing you call it, is just free-for-all, but... Bloodborne's easy? Dude, it just does not click for me. I'm so bad at it. Like, I don't like the dashes while locked on and stuff. I miss my proper rolls and all that stuff. Don't tickle your fancy at all? I only enjoyed playing PUBG when I was hanging out with... Like, when I would play it with viewers and stuff. Because it would just be like, we'd get into voice chat, nobody had any expectations of, like, any of us to actually play well. Especially me. And just have fun with it. But I wouldn't play them by myself and, like, get real intense and caught up with it. Too much downtime? Yeah, there was a lot of me just... There's just a lot of downtime me running around, like, being like, I can't find anybody! Move to the circle! And then I would try and pop shots on somebody and just get completely... I would just miss. Show your build? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have a couple points in our stats. Being bad at Bloodborne is the first step to being kinda good. I don't know, man. Only 95 decks? I know. So close. So close. I've only been... Okay, so to be fair, I've only been leveling decks when I actually see it affect my my AR. So these past... Like, this weapon, because it has A scaling, and, like, when I did Sharp Infusion on the Split Leaf Greatsword and stuff like that, they all were affecting my... Comcast, why? What in the actual shit? Anything past 60 decks is trash? Yeah, it's like every level gives a point. Dude, what is going on? Why is it not showing my... Dude, it's going between, like... It's going, like, 1,700, 3,500, 1,900, 25, 0. And it jumps back into, like, 1,700, 500, 0. Shit, internets. I know. It looks like it's going back to like stable, but it's so unstable that it's not even updating on my dashboard. Like my entire dashboard just like keeps flickering, and now it says it's excellent. So I think nope. Now it's back to shit. What is this? What is going on, man? What is going on? 33, 2981, 2600, 495. I was gonna try and show you my stream health, like, updating live, but I mean, the best I can do is show you my OBS. You guys wanna see OBS and watch this flicker all over the place? Ah, man. I don't know what's going on, though. That's the thing. Like, I have no idea what's going on here. OBS is doing the normal. Nothing coming out, really, of anything else. Just the occasional, like, ping of information. Ah, man.
O Lord, bless this thy hand grenade, that with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits.
Are we good?
In thy mercy.
Okay, it looks like it's stabilized a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. We'll just roll with it and hope for the best. Oh boy. We'll just roll with it and hope for the best. Soul, thank you for the follow. I don't know, man. I do not know what this shit is. I don't know, man. Alright, whatever. Let's go, Friede. I'm, like, super paranoid now. Uh-oh. That fall is gonna get me killed, isn't it? Ooh. Just barely. Just barely. But yeah, Enduritize, it depends on the scaling. If you have ace scaling, I think up to, like, 70 dex is okay. But I mean, at a certain point, like, you have to remember, like, we're going towards max levels, so we're just kind of leveling things even if it has minor effect. Stream is broken. I think stream is fixed right now. Just came back. Welcome back, Jamie. Paranoid about Comcast. My internet was just going through a fluctuation between 0 and above what my normal stream... Oh, excuse me. My normal stream output is, because it was doing the weird thing where it, like, overcompensates for shit. It's like, oh, I see you have dropped below 2,500. Let's go to 3,300 because that will make it better. It's like, what? No gameplay. Now we're back. I would say refresh if you're behind. Vitality for a good DSA cosplay? I don't know yet. I'm at like 70 vitality at the moment, but I don't know with his full set like what it requires, because I have Ring of Favor +3 on as well. I might need to use like Havel rings, like Havel's ring, and maybe even Prisoner's Chain. Like, I might have to go ring heavy on that build to properly do it. So we'll see. I would like to do that run at some point, though. But I think the shield is the part that concerns me. I think the shield is what really concerns me, because the armor plus the weapon should be fine, but adding those great shields on top is rough. Same thing with Havel's cosplay. There's a fly in front of my face. Come out here so I can kill you. The armor from these guys? The Herald armor? I believe so. Unless it's a drop, then no. If it's a pickup, I should have it. If it's a random drop, then I probably have to do some farming. It's a drop, yeah, then I probably have to farm it. I think I have one piece of it. I think I've gotten one piece from like a long time ago. I plunge attacked one of them and got it, but yeah, I probably need to do some farming for it. 75% of what you say is crap. Same. Fly, get out of my life. The helmet is super rare, I would imagine. I mean, I did farm the ring knight. Oh, I have the ring knight stuff. I farmed all the ring knight's equipment at one point. Got all the pickups and farmed it all. Now I look like I'm just like super paranoid about everything, but I'm like seeing the little gnat fly around. My eyes are following. Yeah, there's still a few drops that I need. I need a falchion. I need a Karthus curved great sword. I have the Karthus curved sword. Apparently need to farm that set. Oh, you know what? There's the antiquated set that I didn't get, which I think is proper for a Dusk cosplay. Need off the drugs. I might have told the story before, but so I've had it frequently, or not frequently, but over the years. My mom would like call me, and I'd be doing stuff like on my computer and talking, so I'd be multitasking and not 100% focused. And because I would get distracted and all she could hear is my voice, she'd be like, "Are you on drugs?" It's like, no. I'm like, I'm just on my computer. I'm like, sorry, I missed that because I was paying attention to something else for a split second. But apparently not being able to focus it means I do drugs. I wish. Yeah, occasionally I'd be like, yep, definitely on drugs, Mom. Definitely on drugs. You know me. And then when I started getting Twitch income, and she would wonder why I was getting these random, little deposits. It's like, I just want to make sure everything's okay. I knew this one person, and they started this one person, their kid started making some money on the side. Turned out they were dealing drugs. Like, Mom, Amazon is a legitimate company. Trying to explain Twitch. So people they watch you play video games and they give you money? Do you just talk about what you're doing? I'm like, no. Twitch is just as addictive, yeah. How old am I? 22. Almost 23. But I mean, this has happened over the past several years. It's just funny, like, some people don't quite get Twitch right away. Other people, it clicks, they're like, oh, okay, I get it. Twitch does sound like a drug. But mechanical keyboards so that you're on the computer. Youngblood? Yeah, we pretty young. What do you mean live? They can see you while it's happening? But yeah, it would be like, so do you just explain what you're doing? And then like they just give you money, and it's like, I mean, you just like have conversations and stuff. It's like, yeah, at first you're like explaining what you're doing, but eventually you're just like chatting with people. Stop using cam so I can pick those on stream. Back when I was doing Xbox streams, I streamed shirtless a few times because it was just me in my room with an Xbox and no cam. I have a day job? Yeah, I'm a software engineer. So during the day I sit on my computer, watch Twitch, and code. Only shirtless. Only shirtless. I wore some shorts. Come here and help me with this thing. Mom, it's an online... Yeah, that would be like me when I'm playing like Halo or something back when I lived, back in like high school. Be playing like Halo or something online. It's like, hey, can you help me? It's like, I'm in the middle of a game right now. That's twice in a row now that he's just skipped the freak out and let me go right for the riposte. Angled so that I can safely wear no pants. Yeah, but I follow the rule of like the online, the Skype interviews, is that you gotta fully dress. You don't want to wear just the dressed up top in case they say, hey, stand up. And then you're like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not wearing any pants. Can't pause Dark Souls. Yeah, you. The funny thing is, you kind of can, as long as you're not in a boss fight. If you're just in an area, you just save quit. Yeah, in a boss fight, you can't pause. Still dress like you normally would for an interview? I mean, that's the way you should do it. Am I not wearing pants? I am wearing pants. Classified, that better be exactly 34 pluses. I'm going to be disappointed if it's any less. Changes your mindset? Oh, for sure. For sure. I think the funny thing is, so the job I have, I got just like by happenstance. So I had a co-op, so like a 6 to 7 month internship. 7-month internship. And I got it via phone interview. One phone interview. They offered me it. I went and I did the co-op. And then they brought me back for an internship, and they gave me a job offer. And it's just like, it's kind of funny to think that it's like, I got, people, if I was just applying for this job, they would have brought me in, had multiple insight interviews, and this was just like, yeah, they're just like, we like, I mean, which obviously, like, I proved it by working for them, but it's just kind of funny to think back. It's like, one phone interview saved me the trouble of having to do multiple on-site interviews with different people. It is 34 pluses. I'm happy. Do New Game Plus? Can you get all the stuff you missed? Does it take anything away from you when you start another New Game Plus? The only thing it takes away from you are key items. So, keys or stuff for infusions, like the coals. Outside of that, you get to keep everything. So all your weapons, all your spells, shields, bows, all that stuff, that carries over. Just the key items get reset on every new game cycle. Pick up once like Ashen, yeah. And then all the items get, like, you can pick up the same items again the next playthrough. Unpaid internship in a very small web design company Monday. Not sure if you would take a job there if it was offered. They do everything drag and drop in WordPress, no coding. I got jammed, man. I got freaking jammed. Rip. Rip. Oh boy. It's the first time I've died to Grave Tender, or not Grave Tender, Half-Light in a while. Don't know if you want to play the game from the beginning again, because it took you 3 months for you to beat the first time. The first part of the game, if you're carrying over like if you're going to start and play with your fully upgraded weapon and stuff, the first part of the game will actually be easier. It's the end that'll be on the harder side. But I say in general that New Game Plus is easier than New Game. It's only towards like New Games 5, 6, 7 that I would argue that it's actually harder again. Got a player opponent for the Half-Life fight? How else could you have died? Nah, I play offline. There is no other player. For speedrunners, oh yeah, speedruns and no-hit runs. It's and most challenge runs and stuff. Half-Life's just annoying. What NG Plus did things start getting harder in my opinion? Like NG 5 maybe. It depends on the person. Depends on the person, but I would say around NG plus 5 is when it actually starts to get more difficult. Because you're just really over-leveled in comparison up through that. NG plus is way easier than NG in my opinion. You don't have to collect the upgrade items. You've already got a maxed out weapon, so you fight Gundyr and Vort and Abyss Watcher. Like all the enemies that you would normally fight with like plus 6 or 7 or under, you fight with a plus 10. Much higher stats, higher health, higher endurance. Dude, like, that chunks so much health. 3. Right? Was that... I think it's 3 hits to kill me. Enemies are scaled up, but does that include the difficulty curve? Yeah, so I mean, yeah, the game technically gets more difficult every new game cycle, but I would say as far as actually playing it goes, the bosses, like, the boss fights aren't really that much more difficult for you until, like, higher new games. Normalize the difficulty curve for NG+. You're saying, like, that it would actually be more difficult, not easier, because of the way the upgrades and stuff are. Technically doing a New Game Plus now, because you made a character playing that one right now, so you guess it won't be too bad New Game Plus. Thing stopping me from doing New Game is the fact that you have to fight the Dancer again. Most hated boss in the game. Well, I think there's just some strats in practice that need to happen, and it'll start to click a lot more. The biggest thing I can recommend for you is just stay behind her back right foot. If you do that and can learn her moveset from there, you'll have a much easier time in general. Oh, you suck. Freaking got me on the bow snipe, staggering me so I couldn't hit the Painted Guardian. Dude, oh my god. You gotta be kidding me with this. There's no hyper armor on this at all. Difficulty curve is flat instead of rising upon NG+. Would have been cool. I think it's similar in Demon Souls. There's a pretty big jump in difficulty between NG and NG+. Holy crap. Like, that's how I die, is I can get in that 3-shot combo. I need to go 1 shot and out. Pyromancer set with the Black Knight Great Axe. Yeah, but I mean, if you get the strats down, like, then you can do Dancer on any new game cycle with any weapon with not too much issue. Oh my god. I am actually going to cry. This is so bad. And, like, my damage is not hitting for very much. 250. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Hold on. Should I be Black Serpentine? Gotta make sure that I let that go by and then do it. Oh, that's yes. Getting iframes on that stuff. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Oh boy. Only thing about the Dancer you don't like is the fact that her spin to win move, Dancer's Grace, is the one that's the hardest for you to dodge. So, the spin to win move isn't that bad. Basically, what I would recommend is when she starts to do that transition, hit her maybe a couple times and then just run away, hide behind like a pillar or something, and wait for it. It's like a 7 spin attack normally, and then you should be good to go after that. Like, she'll do her combo, finish it off, and just you be out of the way, and then run in behind her and continue the fight like normal. Millicina, what's going on? Welcome back. Alright, I have enough souls to level up, but I'm kind of tempted to just wait until we go back to Firelink. Speedrun strat and kill her mid-spin. Yeah, just stand under her hitbox. Easy mode. Easy mode. Alright, so I believe Gale will take frost damage, but we're not going to be able to poison him. Oh wow, I really didn't drink a lot of water. Shit. Yeah, if you position yourself properly with the pillar, you'll be fine. One of your favorite fights in Soulsborne? Same. Yeah, this and Midir are my two favorite DS3 fights, I believe, and two of my favorite in the entire series. Should have probably counted like how many hits it takes to proc the frost. There it is. Redo DLCs because on your first playthrough you cheesed every boss with shitty Fextra stats. Yeah, see, I'm really happy that I did do the DLC SL1. I did both of the DLCs for DS3 SL1, and I did Dark Souls 1 SL1 for my first playthroughs. I feel like it just made me learn the bosses so much better. And like, you got to experience it for the first time for that much longer. Official Steam version? You don't have the DLCs anymore? Wait, what? Why don't you have the DLCs? Did you have an unofficial copy at first? So you haven't bought the DLCs? Ah, you're a pirate. I mean, it's only, what, 25 bucks for the season pass? Amazing fight to send off the series as a whole. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love this fight so much. I've gotten better at Phase 2 as well, which is nice. Doing these DLC, like doing these full playthroughs every time has really helped me hone in on some of the stuff I struggled with. Probably not worth it. That's actually good damage against him. It's just like hard to know when to use. Maybe against that. He's like on the edge of it. Like this other one did way more. And now, what was the 800? I'll just stick with the regular ones. Gotta try New Game Plus. Best of luck. If you have a properly, like if you have a good leveled build and stuff, it shouldn't be that bad. Those were not panic rolls. Those were precisely how I wanted them to be. Oh, I ran into that early. I guess if I swung again, I could have stopped that attack. I think. $25 is cheap if your currency isn't almost 4 times cheaper than buck. Is it almost 4 times cheaper? Wait, what do you mean? Like it's 4 times more expensive for you? Which that was the miracle you got? Yeah. Not just the Way of White Corona, whereas it's a single one. Oh, I rolled into that. That was weird. I think if he goes to do the phase transition, it might make sense to do the R2 weapon art. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll last long enough. Basically feels like $100 for you. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, if you ever have the chance to, if it goes on sale or something, then I would say maybe pick it up, but yeah, obviously finances and stuff come before leisurely gaming experiences. At least you got to experience it once. Wait, what? Did he iframe that? Or did it actually count it? That was close. Okay, so it did go off. Ooh, that was close. I need the right time to go anime here. Is this it? I think this is it. Aha. Aha. $1 US is 271 in your currency? I know so little about conversions and whatnot. I know that I'm not even gonna claim to know anything about other currencies. Fake Swedish? Swedish people are fake Danish. Oh no. Thank you for the claps. That sounds kind of weird. I guess it's better than the clap. I'll just go with the claps. Popcorn, welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Now you want a Danish? Are you eating humans? Gale before Madeir. I only do it that way because I'm already going. Like if I can go half light. I don't know. I guess you could do it both ways. I go half light, Gale, and then come back to Madeir. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad damage. Better damage than on Gale, yeah. They're both super high with like the defense and stuff. Whoever thought a nun could be so powerful? Hey, soul sister. Immune to frost? Yeah, but he takes the higher damage on the head, so I don't mind too much. I mean, is he weak to any build-up? I think he's just weak to elements, right? Lightning. Literally the hardest boss. Quite literally impossible. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat him. Like, how would I say that I get hit? Gore Gaming Central, thank you for the follow. More problems with Pontiff than Madeir? Same. Pontiff is probably one of my hardest boss fights.
can only hear one song for the rest of your life? Bohemian Rhapsody or Ring of Fire?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Easy question. Easy question. Welcome back, guy. I can't believe it's been 6 months already, man. I can't believe it's been 6 months already. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate the continued support. I don't have a big connection with Johnny Cash and Ring of Fire, so Bohemian Rhapsody was an easy choice. Friar Fat Boy, what's going on? How are you doing? Shit ton of health? Yeah, I mean, he's got a ton of health, but the other thing you have to remember is, like, you do extra damage hitting his head, and you get a huge chunk if you do so. Right? You get the riposte off, and you chunk, what, like a quarter of his health, maybe? I think if you have a strong build on NG, you can get like a third of his health. Because I think on NG it's only like 15k. It's 25k or something like that on New Game 7. So you get a larger chunk on New Game. Basically like more than one song put together. Well, it's got like different movements and stuff, right? Jeremy, thank you for the follow. Guy, thank you very much. I hope you continue to enjoy your face. Appreciate it. Katy Perry on the radio the other day? You're like, what actually is this shit? Was it like new Katy Perry or some old stuff? I think I first heard Katy Perry, what was it, Hot and Cold was like her first single. Back, I want to say I was in like elementary school. 6th grade, maybe. Bohemian Rhapsody, like 5 times in your life, you can never get into it. Not a huge fan of that type of music. See, I really enjoy Queen. I think it's a lot of talent. Like 2011? No, I think it was older than that. What's going on, Undermined? Somebody look that up. Somebody look that up. I want to say it's older than 2011. Maybe I'm wrong. There was a solo. Oh no. What's older than 2011? Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. 2009, okay. I was just trying to base it on people that I hung around. Because I had old friends from my childhood, and I remember being around, like, being at their house and, like, hearing it around that same time. But we must have gotten back together in, like, high school for something. So that was freshman year of high school, still. I was a little bit older. 2009? What's, funnier than 24? 25! Got him. Got him. Kiss a girl and at least it's catchy. This is only the same hook repeated like 4 minutes. Damn. Damn. Alright, let's get the level. Welcome back, Fang. Ooh, we get 2 points. Let's go. Let's go. 96. You know what? Screw it. I'm not. Well, I don't need to pop all my souls right now. Young people, get off my lawn. But what if it's a nice lawn? I like it. Fireworks song? Yeah, I mean she's got some decent stuff. But not everything. I mean it is hard though for every artist and band to put out consistently just great stuff. Yeah, baby, you're a firework, right? All that stuff. You're a filthy, dirty, stinky electronic music listener. See, I listen to, like, all variations of rock and, like, alternative and stuff. I listen to some rap hip-hop, but not a lot in that department. Farming to get this level, or basically going NG plus to NG plus and take Yole's free levels? The latter. So I get 5 free levels from Yole every time, and just the levels from killing bosses. Plus I Shield of Want everything, so I get a little bit of a bonus. Ahad, what's going on? Electronic music too. I like some. Except Kanye, he's always pumping out top tier music. Oh yeah, only the illest. Only the illest. Remember when that was a thing? Ill? It's like, for whatever reason, we need to make the transition from, yo, man, that's sick, to, yo, that's pretty ill. Okay. I miss the old Kanye. Straight from the goal. Set on his goals, Kanye. The mold, Kanye. When I look around and there's so many Kanyes. I used to love Kanye. At the time, I liked to meet Kanye. Going insanely average? Damn. You were 230 when you achieved NG plus 7. Seems like a big difference. I honestly don't remember what I was at before that. Because you have to think, what, 27 new games times 5, so that's 135 levels right there. Should put you at 365. Plus I get pretty much 2+ levels naturally from Souls. And there was a little bit of time I was Silver Serpent plus 3 and Shield of Want. I would actually double Shield of Want for a little bit. But the DLC bosses give a lot. So, like, you get a lot of souls on Max New Game from, like, Midir and Gale and Demon Prince. Especially if you're, like, doing the Shield of Want and double Shield of Want and Silver Serpent plus 3. You can get quite the amount of levels out of that stuff. And if you're not dying a lot either. Watch the Tab G, it's a masterpiece. I actually haven't watched any of it. DLC for every NG plus? You did do DLC from NG plus 2 to NG plus 8? Yeah, that's a lot of levels right there. A lot of levels. Oh, I rolled that early. Shit. What's going on, Gore? Finally made a build that you're calling the Ultimate Twink. Full Havel armor, Havel shield, and Fugs. That's a heavy freaking... That's a heavy freaking set. Oh no. Woo. What's Tab G? Totally accurate battlegrounds. It's like it's a meme cartoony PUBG game. But like, really bad. Still free as far as I'm aware. Just to make sure. I didn't mean to attack again. Get baited. Get baited, son! Come to my frost. Jabaitifed. How are people finding Realm Royale? I don't know. I just saw that in like the directory listing like a day or two ago. So I really don't know. What's after this? I'm gonna do Holy Knight Hodrick, I think. Shirtless DDR stream? Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. That's how we're gonna take our content to the next level. Aw, no. Outplayed. ASMR too? Yeah, I got the surround sound microphone just for that. Woo! Too skilled. Too skilled. Flavors, yeah. The Flamburger. Get your kicks out of here. No! Damn it. Fuck. Got grabbed. Got grabbed right out of it. Fishtails, what's going on? Not again! You will not repeat. You will not repeat. I am victorious. Oh man. Fishtails, how's the stream, man? Thank you very much for the host. Kill him, welcome back. First thing once I'm partnered is